Oh, I think them glorious spring days are back at the minute. I absolutely love them. Seeing that sun there, daylight at 5 to 6, I think, 10 to 6 this morning. Oh God, that puts a smile on my face. So we're back to one of those crazy days of sorting, and I have got a lot to get through. I think the first one we're going to start with though is the Sakai pond, because I've got a pond outside that I need to start dropping on temperature, that is set in order for me to move out fish that need to go out of there. And then one of the ponds here with other Nisai is where anything that's staying in the greenhouse will get put. That is a pond that I have got a leak on, I've got to address, and I'm going to need it for shipment. So hopefully I can take a couple of days just to fathom out if it's the pond or the filter and get that dealt with before I actually need it. But you're going to absolutely love this one. There is some unbelievable fish in here. So this is the pond in question. God, it's spectacular, and there's quite a lot of it is made up of the scorpion Showa, which is cool. A couple of exceptional Sansai and odd bits as well. But yes, the time is now. I'm happy with where I've got to with them, kind of size for age, my expectation. Not forgetting these are from a second spawn, or second crop if you like, so they get spawned a lot later, more around August sort of time. So they're never going to be the proper sizes, but what these are is in line with fish, individual fish I bought out the Sakai auctions at a similar time that have been grown indoors there. They're bang in line, in fact some even a little bit bigger, which is where I want to be with them. That's important. And just because they're not 60 cm Nisai, remember, it does not mean that they're not going to grow to big fish. It's just they're actually a few months behind, and that can make a big difference. Big difference in the way they're raised throughout, actually, because them really big Nisai have been pushed from day one, whereas these, you know, these were still sort of like that 15 17 cm in April last year because of the way they've been held. That's all it is. But yeah, real quality. And then the pond I've got free. So as it stands, this pond, there's some customer fish in here that will be growing on, and then also my Nisai stock that are for consideration for growing through to Sanzai. So this had a selection last week, I think, or week before, I can't remember, but we're down to this lot, and then there will have to be one more once I've decided what pond availability I'm going to have. So those Sakai, a small amount of them will make their way in here today. Actually, slight change of plan. Forgot we needed for some orders we're prepping and whatnot. I've got to get into my Saito Goshiki. Now these are very relevant because we're going to have some cool grow out event on these coming before long. So we'll have a proper full in-depth video on them. But for now, quick selection. I'll share a little bit along the way, and then I will get on with my Sakai fish. But I'm very excited for this one this year. Another cool bloodlines you'd expect with Saito, but the actual quality level of the fish, Goshiki and Ginrin Goshiki, is superb. So here they are. Goshiki can be a notoriously difficult fish to settle down after shipping, and these were exactly that. And they were losing a lot of weight. It was really tough, but I've got them to this point now, and I'm very happy in putting that weight back on. They're looking superb generally, my goodness. I think what's excited me about them is not just Goshiki, there's a pattern level in here which is really important to match the quality. And I mean, look at that. Typically Saito Goshiki deliver the Kuro style, so the Kuro base. You ain't seeing that at the minute. They're far too young for it. But the Beni does tend to hold up very well and get a serious intensity to it. Nice, really nice. Obviously there's a bit of there's a few absolutely raced on, which I'm going to have to get out today like that. Great lump. Yeah, let's go for it. So there's my net set up. And what I'll do is take a small sample, like that for example, onto there. If I'm keeping it to grow further, release it to there. If it's too big, into there. And then if it's out to be sold now, into that one. Just look at that, absolutely ridiculous size differential there. Very problematic because there's been a decent amount, enough to cause chaos to the other ones, that is for sure. But then just, yeah, go and have a look at that Beni. See, forget the Kuro's never going to come right now, and the growth phase they're about to enter into is going to hit that even harder and probably send it into hiding even more. If we actually look at that Beni, very, very nice quality, clean as well. I'm loving these. Not easy to get batches of Goshiki from such a breeder. Yeah. So that's them right there. I am very, 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 very happy with what I've got there. There's a batch of Goshiki grow on. I think the quality level is damn exceptional. Nice balance between the Ginrin and the normal as well. Fantastic stuff. Just got to count them back in now. Very happy with that. Another job done. Very nice. It's starting to feel like the new growing season. I mean, that's madness because there's been all sorts going on, but we, you know, it's that turn of the year stuff that's been here for a while now, becoming towards its end, and then we get onto the new crop and really start to see them coming on. And it's just progress. It feels like progress, which is always good. Right, time for some Sakai fish. So here they are up close. This pond is absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Absolutely love it. This ain't going to be easy. There is a few customers' fish in here which have been growing on as well, so I'll get them whittled out of the way first. And then, yeah, see what's what. But great sight. Can't wait to get a few of them on measure as well and see where we're at. Some of them Showa prospects are just so exciting. I know that there, look, is customers one. Ah, stunning. That's actually one of my fish. Fucking brilliant Kindai. That Sankey. Ooh, forget that. Censored. Right, I've got my initial split done. That net has got my customer fish in, sold fish, well yeah, customer fish that were sold early doors, sold just recently, plus the last round of fish that are going to be listed for sale. And then I'm not undoing it, but there you go. That's as much as you're getting to see of the super stash. They're going to make their way over there for another round of growing. And that's 11 fish in there out of, I think it was around 120 purchased. That 10% rule again. It's how it is. It's the expectation. The level of that though, when it's your Sakai's or your N.I.J's, and you buy at that higher level, obviously, is disproportionately good. Yeah, I'm blown away with them. That's some mega fish. Some of them Showa. My God, when you consider, in fact, I'll show you it. But right now, we're going to go from that to the kind of stuff that's in here, which is my Sansai with the next round of growing. Just to give you a little idea, because it can be hard to picture. They started off the same as them down there, the same size of Nisai. Fucking hell, that thing's ridiculous. And that's where they're at now. Them two Sankey. That Kohaku was a customer's fish. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. I think I'm asking a lot. Oh, there we go, look. I mean, just look at that. Absolute filth, savage. The volume, the size, it's game on. So that's those 10 pieces in 12 more months is exactly where we're going to be. God, it's exciting, isn't it? And that's the bit I love. I know that's the case. There's no doubt, no uncertainty. That pond has had multiple selections along the way, getting to this point. That is 11 highly refined, real top level fish. Some still need time to improve in areas, but the level there is bonkers. That Sakai fish farm, man, there's a reason there's so much demand. The fish are phenomenal, and I know through the techniques and everything I've got here, that net of fish becomes 10 fish like that, 11 fish like that next year, 100%. I'm going to share one with you because it's an absolute fucking animal of a fish. Look, my absolute best female Showa from that batch. It is, I mean, wow, I'm not even going to say it. Just fucking look at it. Just look at it. Oh, imagine that next year. Look back at that video, see that, them two Sanzai I just showed you. And picture that. God, I love this shit. Now, check this out. This takes the game of beat the dealer, beat the breeder, whatever, to a whole new level. It's that game on steroids. So a small amount of these fish, when they originally were purchased, I let a small amount go, one batch, bowl of 10, pictured, lettered them all up, sent them out to a few people, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where they were. They were less than £1,000, which for a 15 to 17 centimetre fish is a lot of brass, I know. They had the initial growing period included, however, and then this one's gone on and had a winter growing period in addition. But there's two things to that. There's playing the game and then the process here. Obviously I selected those fish because I believed in them. It's a whole batch I put out with great confidence as well. Every fish has actually done relatively well. This just took it to a whole new level. This right now as a Nisai would be in the thousands of pounds category. And that's a highlight result from that. Let me show you. I'm smiling. I'm actually dying inside. Have a look at this. Oh la la. So it's pretty much 50 cm. It's female. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable scenes. I mean, just look at it. Look how good that skin is as well. All three colours. The balance of it. Ah. Well, there we go. Happy for the customer, honestly. I hope they're happy to pay the fees and have it grow in another year. So I take that through to Sanzai. I mean, what a win it is. And obviously, yeah, it's the high end of playing beat the dealer, if you like. But the wins, just as when I buy them Sakai fish, the wins are disproportionately bigger when it goes right. Wow. So as it goes, points been made there, I think. Epic day. Got 2 ponds done. All happy. I'm just about to move the customer fish outside to start getting them prepped, because I know they're going to be ready on wanting them at some point soon. It's a bit more conditioning now just before the end of the month when that's ready. The pond it's on is the one with my Oaza drum, so I'm able to feed it quite well, and it's still at 22 degrees. Happy days. But these are looking magic. Still all from similar, bar a few that were sold recently, all from them small 15 to 17 centimetre toe size, and a few smaller Nisai that were sold later on last year as well. So yeah, good day all round. I'm pleased with where I've got to. Pond space is starting to open up. Bit more done over the rest of the week, and happy days. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of them fish and results, and I'll catch you again soon.